You sure? There's a car at the curb. They must have come in that. Well, let me check. Do you recognize them? They're strangers to me.
Then we should pretend we're not at home.
Come in, Doctor. This is the home of my youth. As a boy, I couldn't wait to escape from this place. Now I'm glad to escape back into it.
Yeah, Johnny. It's a fine hideout.
Family must still live here. There's something so unmistakably Brewster about the Brewsters. I hope there's a fatted calf awaiting the return of the prodigal.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Look, Johnny, drinks.
As though we were expected. A good omen.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Abby, Martha, it's Jonathan.
You get out of here.
I'm Jonathan, your nephew, Jonathan.
You're not our nephew, Jonathan. You're nothing like him. So don't pretend you are. You just get out of here.
But I am Jonathan. And this is Dr. Einstein.
And he's not Dr. Einstein either.
Not Dr. Albert Einstein, Dr. Herman Einstein.
Well, who are you? You're not our nephew, Jonathan.
I see you're still wearing the lovely garnet ring that Grandma Brewster bought in England. And you, Emma, still the high collar to hide the scar Grandfather's acid burned you.
His voice is like Jonathan's.
Well, have you been in an accident?
No, my face. Dr. Einstein is responsible for that. He's a plastic surgeon who changes people's faces.
But I've seen that face before.
Abby, do you remember when we took the little Schultz boy to the movies and I was so frightened? It was that face.
Easy, Johnny, easy. Calm down. Ladies, the last 5 years, I gave Johnny 3 new faces. I'll give him a new one right away. This last face, I saw that picture too. And I was intoxicated.
You see, Doctor? You see what you've done to me? Even my own family.
Easy, Johnny. You're home in this lovely house with these 2 aunts who love you so much. Speak to him. You know it's him.
Well, Jonathan, what have you been doing all these years? Yes, Jonathan. Where have you been?
Oh, England, South Africa. Last 5 years, Chicago. Dr. Einstein and I were in business right together.
Oh, we were in Chicago for the World's Fair. Yes, we found Chicago awfully warm.
It's got pretty hot for us too.
Well, it's wonderful to be back in Brooklyn again. And you, Abby, Martha, you don't look a day older. You're just as I remembered you. Sweet, charming, hospitable, and dear Teddy. Did he ever get into politics? My little brother, Doctor, was determined to become president.
Oh, Teddy's fine, just fine. And Mortimer's well, too.
Yes, I know all about Mortimer. I've seen his picture at the head of his column. He's evidently fulfilled all the promise of his early nasty nature.
Well, we're very fond of Mortimer. Well, Jonathan, it was very nice to see you after all these years.
Bless you, Aunt Martha. It's good to be home again.
Well, Martha, we shouldn't let what's on the stove boil over. Yes, if you'll excuse us for a minute, Jonathan. Unless you're in a hurry to go somewhere.
Well, Johnny, where do we go from here? The police. The police has got pictures of that face. We got to find a place for me to operate on you fast. And we got to find a place for Mr. Spinalzo, too.
Don't waste any worry on that, Rat.
But Johnny, we got a hot stiff on our hands.
Forget about Mr. Spinalzo.
You can't just leave a dead body in the rumble seat. He was a nice fellow, Johnny. He gave us a lift. And what happened?
He said I